What's up? Here to talk about these two. The Killer Caesar album versus Sheek, Louch, Walk With Me. I know you guys are like, what? What is that? I already talk about Eminem and MGK. Here we are. Walk With Me. This was basically another D Block album. This was the third solo project to ever come out from D Block. To Walk With Me, and I felt it was the better project than Styles P and Jada's. This album was basically just what their album was supposed to be. Walk With Me was the best solo project they had came out with at that time. Out of their first releases, I like Sheek better than all the three combined. Songs like Walk With Me, Tin Hut. This was just another D Block album to me. It was rugged, it was street, but everybody remember the Mighty D Block song. Mighty, mighty D Block. Everywhere we go, people wanna know who we are, so we tell them. So Sheek, Louch, them, they did their job on this one. Production was great. AKA Mr. Smack the It Out of You. That's Styles P. I mean, that's Sheek Louch. That was him. His whole thing wasn't about really shooting people. He just wanted to smack the S out of you. And that's normally, and I believed him. I believe if you got out of line with him, he would have smacked the S out of you. Sheek does not seem like the kind of guy that wouldn't smack the S out of you if you got in the way. Trying to think, what was the other song I used to like on here? Oh, 354 Torino. It's a well-respected album, very solid. Sheek album was trash. Why would you say that? This album wasn't trash. Wow, that was wild. That's a reach, dude. Now we go to Killer Season. This wasn't Cam's debut. This wasn't his first rodeo. But these albums are kind of similar to me. Now, of course, Killer Season, this one had been through the wall, the war, and everything. The Killer Season movie, this was basically the soundtrack to it. This was basically Cam at the height of his fame and everything that he had going at the time. Camron was it. He just had a lot of wars on his hands at the time. He was just breaking with Jay-Z and just did his deal with Asylum. And this was at the height. You know, he had Lil Wayne on the song. They paid Wayne for a feature on the Suck It or Not. That was the lead single off the album with the video. And he had just got shot in the arm and all this stuff. So he made a press release for it. Wet Wipes was my favorite on there. That beat was sick. Dipset, Dipset, damn. That beat was sick. With Max B and Camron on You Gotta Love It. Dip ride the Dipset, chop spray. Dipset, $100 we from the song. Dipset, pushing 40 on me, you're not the one. Just kill the season, holler everything because it comes. You gotta hate us the way we get in this paper. All these people are coming straight from minimum wage. This ride the Dipset, try to flex, try to slay. Man, that made the whole song. That hook. Max B did that hook. And my God, that was all you needed. And get your gun. Get your gun. War. We Make Change. I mean, it's just so many hits on here. Girls Cash Cars, Girls Cash Cars, Girls Cash Cars. And the Get 'Em Daddy remix. Get 'Em Daddy. Get 'Em Daddy. This is an underrated CD. Probably one of the best ones he put out. Next to the SDE. My outcharge like an elephant, the trunk's in the front. I'm laughing at your ugly ass normal. My nigga said you look like Fraggle Rock. You Alf. You Alf. The beats and the production on this thing is a monster. Believe me. I just wish they could have kept their unit together. You know what I'm saying? It was so unfortunate what happened to Dipset during their reign because it's basically like they derailed themselves. Cam just vamped and it just took everything away. They never recovered from this moment. And they've been trying to get back here ever since. They've been trying to get back to this moment ever since. Oh, you saw that video? So if I had to make a choice, I'm going to go with Cam. I'm going to take Killer Season over Sheek Louch Walk With Me. And that's a close decision. Because this album got more bars. Like verses, the actual rap, this album got way more bars. Both of them remind me of some classic neighborhood, like This Is for the Hood. This some old grime to get it. This is hustle to get it. This is Harlem. This whole album here is what Harlem is all about. If you want to know what Harlem is about, you grab Killer Seed. This is Harlem. The name of this album could have been called Harlem at its finest. And the name of this should be called Yonkers. That's what a Yonkers dude look like. Everything on here is what Yonkers dudes talk about. And this is what Harlem is. This is what Harlem's about. This was the best Sheek. I mean, this is the best Sheek album. What you talking about? This was the best Sheek Louch album, period. I picked the wrong Sheek album. I know that 354, baby. I told you that was my favorite song on that album. It's a tough one, but I like the production better on Killer Season. Go listen to the second one again. All right. I'm going to go listen to the second one again. Confessions was not a classic album to me at all. I would never say Confessions. I won in fantasy football too. That pick six from the Bears, that won me my fantasy football. I was sitting right next to my buddy. I ended up beating him. Weird Beard. Mac is my defensive player. Because in my fantasy football league, we can have defensive players. So I picked Khalil Mack. I had the Bears defense. Where's my snare? He's the only rapper in rap history. He owns that record. Eminem got a new record for being the only rapper in the booth talking about Where's My Snare. And shouts out to Thomas Felton. You want me to keep spitting that truth? Said I figured out why I couldn't donate earlier. He clicked the link in the description box and donated. And they wanted me to do an album versus album. Then Big Brawls 2323 said the Eminem rap I did with the hoodie had him dying. I don't even remember. I know I did that on a live chat, and I can't remember where that. Okay, do we still offer business opportunities? Okay, I think that's what that's about. I think that's about the people trying to get in to the cryptocurrency that we was doing. Oh, there's Thomas. Thomas is in here right now. Oh, there's another Eminem parody. I don't know. I might have seen it. So let's see it right now. Which one did you pick? Killer Season or Sheek Louch Walk With Me? Which one did you guys pick as the better CD? Sheek Louch. And the first ones, I mean, there's other albums that were better than this down the road, but as far as when they first dropped their three, this was it. Jags going to the Super Bowl. Could be, could not. You never know how this thing goes. 2-0. Next thing you know, an 0-2 team end up in the playoffs and vying for a championship. It's all about who gets hot late. You know, knock on glass. Injuries happen. Mm-hmm. Well, they hoping he turn out to be another Randy Moss. Stands are nowhere to be found. Jada had more bars. Yeah, Jada bars were more wittier. But when he had to go hard, you know, that's when Sheek had to come through. I mean, Styles P had to come, you know, hood it up for him. And Sheek Louch is just he's one way. You ain't gonna get nothing out of Sheek. That's a playtime. Ice pick rap. That's a good way to put it. Ice pick rap. But it's a contrast of two different styles. With the Camron Killer Season, it is example of his neighborhood, where he's from, and that's what that album represents. It represents Harlem, and everything he's talking about is Harlem. That's Hustler is Harlem. Everything on that album. Sheek Louch. That's Yonkers. Everything he talking about on that is just dark, is grimy, and it's like, yo, we trying to make it. We doing this for dudes that's locked up. We doing that is Yonkers. That is the streets. It ain't nothing flashy about any of it. You see, look at it, look at the difference between the two. That's a Yonkers photo. By some barbed wires, locked up, locked down, D block penitentiary rap. Now, you go here. They start you off with the bling. You see the bling right away on the back. The flash is Harlem. Everything about this is Harlem, Harlem, Harlem. They're always on splash. If they wear a hoodie, a hat, it's all got a splash. It's always got a match. It's always got to be stylish. And it's about hustling. All the time hustling. 24/7. It don't stop. They don't close. It's hustle, hustle, hustle. Well, the category was Sheek, Louch, and Camron. Both are great albums. See, this is back when ringtones was something. Look at this. I get an exclusive ringtone. Congratulations. Yo, I'm gonna give him a free ringtone. You know, anybody rolling with Killer, I'm gonna get them a free ringtone, so they could be making their moves. Cause some cats don't even be trying to do nothing like that. I always be trying to give back to people. They gonna look back and be like, yo, that Killer dude was nice. He tried to actually help us out. That did say Circuit City. Oh my God, Circuit City's out of business. Yo, man, they out of business, Joe. Oh my God, I just said Joe. We don't say Joe in Harlem unless we talk about my man Jim Jones. Bruton is an idiot. Nah, he ain't an idiot. He just ain't got the personnel. They gonna struggle for a minute, but don't think Cause is quarterback. Now he'll rather get another guy in there and have him making some moves. Moving over here and over there. Oh man. Yeah, during that time he was in the Jay-Z beef, and it went from that beef to the 50 Cent beef, and it was just too much. It was overwhelming, and it was done. Yo, part my back. What? Part my back. You should work to the ground. I walk on. I make meals on the check. I'll talk on. Skirt. 50 don't call me. Nigga, I'm talking out the 40 cal. Hit your leg. Go ahead and walk it out. I seen it clear. You trying to sabotage Jimmy. See how I talk when niggas you sipping the Hemi oxidation niggas at you. Yeah, so far I say. So public. They don't play. Books that people on camera and it's okay. Cause my money's so long, make it go away. Attempt murder. Get a year probation. Boys, you clear what you facing? You must ain't heard me. I done told you I'm a boss. Eat good, but I ain't chubby like Ricky Ross. Word on the street is 50's not Jake. And Cam better stay out of his way. Everything was cool as a family you rolled on. Now you and I see you trying to hold on. People in the waiting room been waiting so long. And they hear the flatline doc say he's gone. He's gone. That's messed up, man. And Doc said he's gone. He did. Man, you knew that can happen, man, with the kid. It's graveyard music out here, you did. This is no competition, this is murder. Career ended. Everybody finished. Look, niggas laughing at Cam down on Linux. They heard why he did, but they don't know why he did it. I had baby and them boys with black bags come through with black masks and had that boy zipped up in black bags. The person he was hot, now he called. I apply pressure to people until they fall. But never mind me. Man, that's how I be. I think I got them trained. They call me the hustle man. And like fame, my style will live forever. They thought I crossed over because they don't know no better. They think I'm all lax now because I got the cheddar until I come back busting. Trust me, it's nothing. Everything is cooler than the family you rolled on. Now you and I see you try to hold on. People in the waiting room been waiting so long. And they hear the flatline, the doc say he's gone. He's gone. It's messed up, man. And Doc said he's gone. Oh, Dipset, Dipset. Can't stay out. I'm not finna destroy Dipset. Just gotta make a few changes. From now on, Jimmy's the boss of Dipset. And Joel's is the cop up. He's gone. Cam, you demoted to soldier. We like Jimmy better anyway. Balling. Come on, man. When the last Cam joint you like? Kaboobity boobity. Boobity bootney. He's gone. Cameron, you better watch how you talk to me. Oh! Oh, man, Phil. It was over. Once that song came out, it was over. That song came out, it was over. We gonna demote Cam the soldier. But now on, Jimmy's the boss of Dipset. And Joel's is the capo. Cam, you demoted to soldier. Oh my God. That is hilarious. I'm telling you, 50 talking at the end of records was, man, that was just as much as anything else. That was just as good as the song. Just let 50 talk at the end of the records and you all good. Oh, somebody's just saying congratulations to me. No, they didn't have. No, Young Buck went on funeral music. Young Buck was on Hold On. And you can't hold on, baby, hold on. It's like that ambulance always takes so long with you. I hit your heart today. Mm, 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 mm. And on the original version, they have 50 Cent going in off Camron on that song. Cam up there telling about you got IBS. No, you got AIDS. You got AIDS, boy. That's why they call you killer. Y'all better not be drinking behind no Cam. Be out there drinking a Cam Snapper. I'm talking about so bad. I don't know why I'm sick. All I did was have a little bit of this Cam Snap. Oh man, that was crazy. Because Cam said in this song, in the album here, on the song IBS, that's what he was suffering from, irritable bowel syndrome. He couldn't hold down food. He kept throwing up, and he had IBS because he had lost a lot of weight. And people were like, Cam got AIDS, and that was floating around New York for a while. Monk, did you not hear that Machine Gun Kelly has an album coming out on Friday, an EP called Binge? I mean, I wouldn't be worried about him responding. You got a house in Virginia. The only way you sicker than us. I think I've done that beef already, Chappelle. I think Floyd cares more about his record using it as a selling point more than he care about the actual record of not losing. Man, I got so many G Unit mixtapes. That's how I knew. That's what I'm talking about. I knew more about G Unit before he signed with 50, before he signed with Eminem. They had the streets. G Unit is the future. All them mixtapes they had out. They were crushing it. Yep. Banks Free Victory Freestyle was a classic. There was some other ones too. He did. 50 invented the formula and perfected it, because back then mixtapes used to be one verse. Somebody would do one verse, that's it. That was a mixtape song. They were giving you full-length songs. And the only problem they were doing is they were doing it while the songs were still out and hot. Whatever song that was out and it was the hot record at that time, they would take that beat, go in there, he would 50 drop a verse, Banks and Yayo. That's a full-length song. And they got it already done, remixed and everything. So when the people hear that song, they'll think it's the remix to it. And they buying it on the streets. And what it was doing, it was messing up a lot of money for the industry too. And you got to check out my 50 Cent and Omarion beef. Who's had the better acting career? Definitely Denzel. Samuel Jackson, I mean, he's done a lot more work, I would say. But Denzel has definitely had. Denzel gets 20 million a film. So if you ain't got 20 million, you can't go knocking on Denzel's door. But here's something you might not have known. When Spike Lee was doing Malcolm X, Samuel Jackson outdid Denzel Washington as Malcolm X. See, Spike Lee already chose Denzel to be Malcolm, but to be fair, they did an audition. And Samuel Jackson auditioned for it, and he killed it. He killed Denzel as Malcolm X. Samuel Jackson crushed it. Everybody said, "Oh my God." They couldn't believe it. And even Spike Lee was like, "Oh my goodness." And they thought, like, man, this is really, they was a debating, like, are we really gonna? They was like, no, we gotta go with Denzel. Even though Sam's was better, we have to go with Denzel. He's gonna sell it. But Samuel Jackson killed the Malcolm X. He outdid Denzel Washington on Malcolm X. Yeah, they decided we're going with Denzel because he was already an established name, and they needed Denzel to be the lead to sell it. That way, you got Oprah involved, Michael Jordan as an investor. Bruh, I'm not making stuff up. You could believe me, it's probably all over the internet somewhere. Type it in, and you'll probably find it because it actually happened. That's a 100% a fact. Matter of fact, let me go type it in right now and see what comes up. Let me see. Samuel Jackson, Malcolm X. What pops up? This don't say anything about it. I had to go back and really look it up now. It is past my bedtime. I was staying up for y'all. Let me type something else in. Samuel L. Jackson audition. Oh, wow. Here we go. I'm gonna really have to look this up. White boy Rick, or you mean white boy snitch? That's all it was white boy snitching. He came through the game snitching since high school. Of course. Boom. Boom. Hard copy. He worked for the FBI. He didn't work for no FBI. He was a snitch on the streets. He was a snitch on the street who basically got popped because they knew he was a snitch. He survived, Next thing you know, the dude get popped off. They ratted on him, took down his organization. Then he go and sleep with the boss's woman, and then get her popped off too. And then they gave him life. Snitch. I know. A family of rats.